At halftime, when it was close, I was kind of glad. I wanted to be tested. I think George Washington did a great job of preparing for us. I thought they scouted well. They were trying to slow us down, and they were effective with it. I mean, 38 points at half for most teams is good, but for us, that was a little below our average. So, and they were scoring, and we were lack of discipline, in the end of the shot clock, fouls. So it's smart, and I felt a little bit. I'm not alone in a coach who feels like the team comes back from Christmas not as focused as they did when they left you. And, we've just had a pretty long, hard conversation about that in the locker room. Because 12-1, is a non-conference record right now, but we know it's coming, and we want to be a heck of a lot better than that performance tonight.
How prepared, for any of you, how prepared do you feel for the ACC right now?
Can't really imitate the ACC.
Right.
When it gets going, it gets going. It's nonstop. You can't really imitate it.
Yeah, this is a team that makes great adjustments, and I don't know if you noticed, but we came out of the second half and adjusted everything. Percentages increased, our free throws, or everything, but then it became the effort plays, and that stumbled. I'm stumped because effort's the most consistent thing about this team. And that's just one thing I love about them, is that if there's a loose ball, Miami gets it. If there's a rebound that's rolling around, we're going to get it and turn it into 2 points. And I felt like GW out-hustled us tonight. And we just happened to be very talented and made some beautiful offensive plays, but that's not the gritty, blue-collar Miami team that I've been coaching all year, by any means.
Is there a tendency to overlook a team that's 5-6?
If they didn't, but GW is such a storied program, and they've done so well. I mean, I think it's 18 straight. At a point in their career, they won 18 straight postseasons, and so they had our attention. And then Atlantic 10 Conference is a conference we really want to make sure that the ACC dominates. We really want to, and we're really playing with a lot of pride for our conference. And beat an SEC opponent, beat a Big East opponent, beat an Atlantic 10 opponent, and dropped a Big 12 game at Nebraska. But we wanted to make those schedules so that we are prepared for the ACC.
Do you guys feel as a team that you're sort of overlooked a little bit? I mean, you have a 12-1 is a better record than like 15 ranked teams, but you guys are still just below the top 25. Is that deserved? Haven't you proved yourselves yet, or do you feel like you deserve more respect and more ranking than
No, we haven't proved ourselves. No.
Right.
We were the same. We had the same record last year.
Right.
We went. We won 2 games in the ACC. Or four games in the ACC. No.
So it's always ahead.
And you said we overlooked GW, but who are we to overlook anyone?
Okay.
We hungry.
We're humble and hungry. That's for sure.
No.
Played a little complacent tonight, and that's why Coach is about the same color as his shirt right now.
Oh man.
I have to ask you, what was it like to, about the Kai Allen story? What's it like to play against, I don't even know how to put it, a woman who is referred to as a man? I mean, that's never happened before. I'm sure you.
It didn't take any effect at all in the game.
Really?
No.
Nothing was said. Nothing different at all.
We go by numbers.
Yeah.
So you look number 50, right?
Yeah, 50 wasn't the conversation because 50 had a pretty good game.
Right?
Yep.
Well, that'll do it for me.
Ebb and flow of the game. Riquna, you got in early foul trouble. What's it like having a teammate like Shenise who can pick up when you can't score because you got foul trouble?
Cheerleader. Sit on the bench and be a cheerleader. It's great. Take pressure off both of us if one of us get in foul trouble. But it's great to just cheer on. I gotta help out some kind of way.
And then freshman guard Chris Saunders had 14 points tonight, had some big shots, really put the game away. They were within 10, 15 points, and then she extended to 20. What do you say about Crystal?
Chris been shooting really good in practice. And it showed tonight. Coach always tells us to go to her. So she passed up a lot of shots, but I don't think so tonight. They're really good.
All right, and we got Morgan State coming up here in a couple of days. You guys are going to watch the game probably tomorrow, but anything you know about them, Coach?
We need to fix Miami. We're going to talk about Miami. We're going to talk a lot about Miami. It's just, these two are so special, and I have two very, very talented players that can win a game like this. But that's, that's great. And, good for us. I'm glad that both here talk about taking off pressure from each other. How about from me? Like, they do a fantastic job of coming through. They just come through night after night after night. But this team is more than just those 2 kids. It is. And we've got to emerge. I'm sitting here, I got 5 kids in double figures, and just still pushing and pressing. But these 2 will take care of business for me. Before we go to practice tomorrow, they'll have already addressed the team, and this will be taken care of, and we will not get outworked at our home court ever again, or away.
Thank you.